welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing incredible. We have 2 new baby kittens. And me and Ben are absolutely obsessed with them. They're still quite shy at the moment. I think at the moment they're just chilling under the couch, aren't they? They got a bit brave last night. Their little fluff is everywhere. They're quite fluffy cats. One of them's there. See, they're getting more confident. Hi, baby. Where's Minnie? Minnie's over there. So we have 2 new children. They're keeping us up at night because we can't stop watching them on the cameras because they're so darn cute. It's unbelievable. But today's video is a day of basically chatting to you about all 3 things that I've announced that I have coming up, which is so mad that you actually know that I'm doing the speed project now. So we've got the speed project, we've got London Marathon, we've got Geneva Marathon, then we've got High Rocks World. And it's so well. They're all very close together. London Marathon and Geneva, I think, are a week apart, and the speed project, the London Marathon, are 12 days or 2 weeks apart. Such is life. I always do this, but today's video is just going over like my training, my recovery, like what I've been doing, work, everything. Kittens, oh my god. Sorry, everything they do is just emotional. They were watching Lord of the Rings with us last night. They were coming out. It's really cute. Oh, by the way, we only had them for, is it 3 days? Had them for 2 or 3 days, so they're not the most confident yet, but they will be. Yes, I'm just gonna show you everything today, and I thought I'd chat to you more about the speed project and like what it is, like everything about it, because I've not actually spoken about it properly yet, who I'm doing it with, which is obviously very exciting. But as it stands, I'm gonna sit and read, watch my children, and have a coffee. Oh my good God, why is he so cute? Oh, he's on the bed. But look at you. Look at that little fluff ball. Oh, good God. So I've just been getting ready for my run, and something I'm going to touch on because my last video, I think it was a while ago now, it was about 5 weeks ago, I spoke to you about how often I have therapy, and I remember the first time opening up about it, I felt really just, not embarrassed, but you know, a bit, I don't know how much to share with you guys because I feel very vulnerable. But as soon as I started speaking about therapy, the amount of messages that I received from you guys about me opening up for then you to jumping on therapy is one of the best things that I ever read. Like, it's really crazy to me. It makes me feel emotional because I worry a lot, I get stressed quite a lot, and the fact that therapy has been able to help more people, I think is obviously just a fantastic thing. You guys know that I'm with BetterHelp, and I've been with them for 8-9 months now with the same therapist. And I work with them now, which is really special to me because I only work with brands that I truly believe in. There's a small few, and BetterHelp is one of them. So this is obviously in partnership with BetterHelp. The reason that I personally don't love face-to-face therapy, and everyone is completely different, and I've tried it before. A couple of years ago, I tried face-to-face therapy, but because I felt so anxious and so stressed and so worried, the thought of driving somewhere, parking up, finding it, doing this, doing that one, a lot of the times I felt quite anxious before therapy. It threw me off before the session, and then you got to get back, and it didn't work for me. When I started using BetterHelp, the fact you can just text, message your therapist when you need them in the chat feature, phenomenal. First thing that probably drew me to, actually, you can just call them, but if you do want to kind of like have the FaceTime, the Zoom element, being able to see your therapist, you can also just do a video chat. So there's many different options that you can do, and I think what people don't get is when you do have therapy, you want it to be as comfortable as humanly possible for you. Now, me sat on the sofa at home, I'm quite chill during therapy. Like, I lie back, I'm relaxed, we do loads of different things in my sessions, but the fact that I am in the comfort of my own home helps me an awful lot, and being able to text and message and use the journal feature. What I've been doing over the past couple of weeks, because I've been traveling around so much, I get a little bit overwhelmed. The journal feature, you can write in the journal and then it saves in your journal area, your diary for that day, but then you can then send that to your therapist. So it's not like you've written to them, you can write in your journal, press send, and you can also send it to your therapist, which sometimes we just want to express how you're feeling, to then just be able to send exactly how you're feeling without specifically writing it to someone is really, really valuable. There are over 4 million people who have used BetterHelp to live a healthier and happier lifestyle. I think looking after this your heart, your emotions is just as important as the physical. If you think you might benefit from therapy, I would suggest to you to use BetterHelp because it has worked for me and I know it's worked for so many people. You can either click the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/LucyDavis. Clicking the link does support my channel, but it'll also give you 10% off your first month of therapy. Ideal because then you can see if there's a therapist that is suited to you once you've done the questionnaire and you've filled out and you've said how you're feeling. Hopefully you will get matched with someone. But as I said, as well as looking after your physical health, you've got to look after your mental health. And the physical side for me today is a 16-kilometer easy aerobic run. Last week, I'll put it on the screen, was a 92-kilometer run week for me, which is massive. That's like a really, really big week for me. And the reason that I wanted to hit 92, when I was in Florida, the week before I went, I was supposed to have a 90K week, but I got this weird ass injury niggle thing in my knee, and I had it the whole time in Florida as well. Kind of like runner's knee, but honestly I can't even describe what it was. And it seems to be better. It seems to be okay. I've been religious on rehab. I have seen physios, I've had acupuncture. I've actually got physio and acupuncture today. I'm seeing a specialist today and I'm feeling good. And we're not gonna jinx it. We're gonna black magic and we're gonna touch wood. And I'm feeling okay. So we have a 16-kilometer easy run today. I think I've got a 60K week today. Slightly tailing off because I fly to LA next Monday and we race on the 29th. So the Speed Project, I put these gorgeous pictures on the screen for you so you can see what it is and who I'm doing it with. I'm doing it with Nick Bear and the BPN team, which is very, very exciting. I felt honoured when he messaged me, like I can't even believe it. And the way the Speed Project works is we are starting in LA. We then run 350 miles to Las Vegas in a relay of 6. I'm not gonna go into any more detail than that. It'll be on more videos. Nick is filming the whole thing as well, obviously. Nick is someone who I have followed for a really, really long time. And the group of us, the 6 of us, the team is incredible. The whole crew, the support team is incredible. Ben's coming, it's gonna be insane. We're also running through Death Valley, which is absurd. Like I live in England. It's not that hot here. And there's gonna be so many elements. Running 350 miles, so I think maybe whatever that is each, like 65 miles each. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then I've got London Marathon 2 weeks later, 12 days later, and I've got Geneva Marathon a week later. And there we are. And that has really just caught you up in a nutshell, hasn't it? But we're gonna grab the shoes. These are one of the new pairs of shoes that I have been wearing. You guys know I was really struggling with finding a pair of run shoes. So these are the Nike Zoom X Invincible Run 3s. Love them, really like them for an easy aerobic running shoe. The Adidas Adizero Boston 12s, new shoe, great, love it, more for speed work. And then, so they're the 2 pairs I will be taking, and then I'm also taking my Alpha Flies because at any moment that I need to speed across that line to Vegas, you best believe I will be wearing some fast ass shoes. Hello little girl, look at that gorgeous little thing in the corner there. They are actually becoming a lot more confident, but we're official parents, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're official parents, it's really exciting. I have lost my other running pack and I have no idea where I put it. You know the one that goes around my waist that I usually wear? But either way, this one actually from My Protein is amazing. It's actually really good. It doesn't come with a water pouch, but if I've been doing my longer runs and I've had a few long runs for this prep, I've just been popping a Solomon hydration thing in it. They might do some with water at some stage, which would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, you can get it from My Protein, discount code LucyD. Let's go for a run. I'm really having to warm up before a lot of my runs, especially with my rehab that I'm doing. If you go back to last week's video, which is a runner's leg day and also explaining all my crazy adventures, you'll see my rehab in there. I think what's really important when you have an injury or a niggle or something that's going on, which is very common with running and lifting, but you can manage it. And I think people always say, well, how have you got over injuries and stuff? It's like, you always need to be on top of rehab. You always need to be mobilizing, stretching. It's a preventative. So you always need to be doing your rehab, even when you're not injured, to prevent the injuries from happening. And it's a really important thing that people don't do and people miss out on. So yeah, I'm not a physio. I'm not gonna give you exercises to do. If anyone ever asks me, oh, what should I do for a knee injury or this or that, I'm not gonna tell you, like, it's not my job. I'm not qualified. And if personal trainers and business owners are telling you, don't listen to them because they're not a physio. So you definitely need to go and get yourself checked at a physio, because that would be ill-advised of me to do that for you. And yeah, just look after yourself. The watch I use is a Garmin Phoenix 6S Pro Sapphire. I absolutely love my Garmin. And then on the other hand, I obviously have my Whoop, which is poking through there. I use both of them. I think they're fantastic to use together. Now, let's go. It's really nice running in shorts again in the UK. It was quite bad weather when we got back from Florida, and I was in leggings and I just kept getting soaked when it was raining. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go to shorts. It's not actually that cold today. The only thing I'm definitely conscious of is running through Death Valley. I've never ran in those temperatures in my whole entire life. It's gonna be so hot. It peaks at like 38 to 40 degrees, I think, when we're there. And that is like, we're running in 27, 28 in Florida, and it was insanely hot. So yeah, it'll be fun. It's all fun and games. I've also put headphones in today. I thought I wanted to listen to something, but I still don't. Legs feeling pretty good this morning, to be fair, considering that leg session I had yesterday. It's the same one I filmed for YouTube last week, so go back and have a little look. Heart rate is 141, just under 5 minute K pace. Always goes up a little bit when I'm speaking. Yeah, nothing to report. I feel this training block for this. Yeah, I mean, also, I'm training for High Rocks Worlds. I'm training for 2 marathons, and I'm training for this ultra. So the training's been mad, but I feel like I've really maintained muscle. Weight hasn't changed. I feel really strong. And that's a massive plus for me, because I do want to inspire so many women to be hybrid and, you know, give that source of information that you can do a lot of things. So hopefully I'm doing that for you guys just whilst I'm out running on my own. It's reminding me, we did an event on Thursday, so a couple of days ago, called Own the Road, and it was a My Coach Strava event, all about women's safety on the roads, being confident running on your own. It was phenomenal, just the amount of women who came and got together. And I really hope something deep down that I want to do is make women feel confident when they're running and not be scared to run your own on a canal where it's just me. And I'm going to do more research and work on it, maybe with a few charities, because running is magical, lifting is magical, training is magical. I just want to empower so many women. If there's any comments or questions you have, let me know, or advice you can give other women. I think it's great that we all come together and help each other out. 16k done and dusted, 4:49, super chill. That was such a good run, and I also was just stroking my little baby girl. I came out and I was stroking her. We've only had kittens for a couple of days and they're really shy. You just want to cuddle them and hold them, and they're very timid. They're a particular breed and they're just quite timid until they get to know you. And they're really getting to know us, and I really nearly shed a tear. But I'm going to go and shower, and I'm going to have all my hydration, my greens. I'll show you everything like that I usually have. And then I need to get something to eat. I also had a bagel this morning, which I didn't show you guys. But yeah, as I was saying, you can't, like, I've just not lost any size recently. Like, my legs are still like big and muscly. I just feel I've done quite well during this prep for this ultra, really trying to not lose any muscle, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's been good. There are a few things that I have every single day. Salts in a big thing of water, beta-alanine. Now again, this is from my protein. You can use the discount code LucyD. 1/3 of a scoop is what I use. Beta-alanine is really, really good for recovery purposes. If you ever had a pre-workout before and you tingle, that is what beta-alanine is. The effects of that tingle aren't actually too intense. Every single day, training day, no training day, salts and beta-alanine. And then I also have beauty collagen, or my protein. It's actually my vitamin, so you should be able to get it. So I do a whole scoop of that. And then we have a scoop of the My Protein greens. I put it in this little box, but it's the mango and peach flavor from My Protein. And it's honestly, it's all right. I don't mind it at all. And then I also have a beetroot shot. The beetroot shot is only something I've recently introduced running up to the ultra. And it's one of those things you don't even know, do you? It's just, I used to have beetroot like this when I swam. There's just a lot behind beetroot and endurance races. And yeah, it's absolutely minging, so cheers. Oh, it's fucking hell. I don't even know if it works, I'm not even lying to you. However, my salts and beta-alanine, my greens, my beauty collagen is elite. So I just mix it up. I drink the greens really quickly. I have it every single day. My brand new, oh, they're still attached together, calf socks have just arrived for the speed project. And my calves are kind of fine. They always have a little bit of tension when I run. I really hope these fit. Now, these are from 2XU. I don't know if it's TXU or 2XU. Oh, good God, they're so tight. But I do enjoy having my calves nice and secure and tucked in. I do on races as well, so the marathons. Oh, look at those. So we have a white one, which is super fun, and a slightly different material, which is the ones that I'll probably run in, are a bright pink, oh my God, my calves, a bright pink pair. Stunning. So the bright pink pair is to run in. They feel slightly differently to the white pair. I'll put these on when I'm resting in the RV. So that is one of the things with TSP. There are no rules for the speed project. You get yourself from LA to Vegas with the team of 6 runners and you alternate however you wish. Again, we're going to be talking about that when we get to LA. We're all staying in a massive Airbnb together, so it's really exciting. All the crew and everyone like that. I just feel so, I don't know, it's one of those life moments to me that I'm a bit like, I can't even believe I was asked to join that team, and imposter syndrome is how we're feeling. It's a crazy thing for me, but I do need to eat some food now. I've got so much work to do today. I've also got 2 appointments. I have physio with that specialist person just to flush everything out, and I've got acupuncture in every crevice of my legs. So this is it a second breakfast if I've already had bagel? I don't know. There's another bit of food that I'm having today. Just granola, loads of fruit, chia seeds, Biscoff, oat milk deliciousness. Gonna have this, and then I need to plan more of we've got 2 podcasts tomorrow because we go to LA on Monday. So gonna get as much done as possible, gonna eat some more food, gonna finish my salts. I've not really had any of them yet, I've just been looking at them. And yeah, that's where we're at. I'm on my way to my physio appointment and then also acupuncture. I have had acupuncture a lot, and I actually do find it one of the things that really helps when I've got quite a lot of muscular tension. Yeah, I've got physio. Basically, I think today we'll just do my calves, which are in absolute dire need of assistance, and then also my quads, which are around my knee, and then also my hammies. I don't need like my back or anything or stuff like that doing. It's just not sore. I feel great up top. My legs actually feel fine. I booked this appointment last week when I was not in a good place with my knee, and I was actually quite paranoid, but I am glad I've got it today. I think it's really good to flush everything out before I do fly off to LA. The thing that is making me feel a little bit stressed regarding LA is the fact that I've got like a 15-hour flight on the Monday and I'm going to be jet lagged and then we race. So I've never really done that before. I've never done long haul and then done a race before. All like my ultras long races have been in the UK. I did Lanzarote Marathon, but again, that's not even that far. So yeah, I feel a little bit nervous about the jet lag and how I'll feel and things like that, because all my other team are US, they're from America. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to take you in today because that would be probably quite strange to take you into my physio appointment, but I will see you straight afterwards. That first appointment is done and dusted. Very painful. It always is, isn't it? Like when you get sports massage or physio. I got some new techniques to relieve my feet. I've got a lot of tension in my plantar, so the bottom of your foot, your plantar fasciitis. Well, that's an actual thing. I don't know what it's called. Your fascia, there we go. Bottom of my feet is really, really stiff and really sore, and it's causing me, I think, a lot of calf pain. Knees feeling okay. We just did a big loosen off. We did some new rehab exercises to add to my program, which is already there. I see this guy once every 2 weeks just to keep on top of everything, and when I'm injured or worse, it'll increase, or before an event and things like that. But yeah, we were speaking about a lot of different topics there about how you only get one body, and it's one of those things where when you think about it, we're talking about my grandpa who's 93 and he still is active, and my nan is 86 and she rows every single morning 1,000 meters. She rows a mile, so 1,600 meters. And I'm like, you're phenomenal. You're amazing. Like you're my whole inspiration for why I do what I do. Like, why would you not want to do that? That's incredible to me. And it's I think a lot of my passion drives from that, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm about to go to acupuncture. Acupuncture, if you don't know, is small needles, and they put them, very, very thin needles. They'll be in both of my quads, my calves, my hamstrings, I think we'll do today, and my feet potentially, which are going to be not nice. But I see a lot of benefits from it. That was absolutely glorious. People always think like with acupuncture, because it's needles, is it going to hurt? It doesn't really hurt. It just feels interesting. Round the right knee, which is a little bit more niggly. That's where it was a little bit more tender today, and I could feel it slightly more. But yeah, home to eat and do some more work, play with the kittens. I've got quite a lot of work to do this evening, to be fair, and then one of my best friends is coming over. I'm sad I've not really been able to show you the kittens today, but they are only 3 days into this house and they're so sleepy. My friend has only just left, and as soon as I got back, I basically just had some toast, a lot of toast with cheese, and I also had a pack of rice and tuna because I was starving. I'm not really at the moment tracking at all. Like I mean, I've not for years. I've honestly not tracked for so long. It's just not something that I do anymore. I just eat off how I feel or what my body feels like. I eat a lot. Definitely, I couldn't tell you the exact calories. I know it's upwards from maybe 3,000 a day, but I'm gonna have some chicken pasta, I think, this evening because your girl's hungry. victims. I got so distracted doing work and from the kittens, I completely forgot about my pasta, which has now got rid of all the water. They really enjoy telly. Like they honestly, look, that's a lot of pesto, but I'm hungry. So I'm gonna just pop in, I'm actually just honestly just popping some whole tomatoes into the pasta. I also know for a fact they're already getting so much more confident. Like look at you, Minnie. Oh, she's just fallen off. Ben's on a beetroot hype at the moment.
It's like I'm like a pregnant woman, you know, when they get cravings. Cravings,
yeah. I mean, he's a new father to our 2 children over there. They are definitely, we've had them for 4 days, and they've not been picked up yet. I think tonight is the night, Ben. I think Ben's really paranoid about picking them up, and I just wanna pick them up and play with them. They're very playful. They come out at this time of night when we're about to go to sleep. There's my pasta, because it makes you faster. Hi, babies. Look at you, little sleepy sausage. Whoa. Right, guys, you've got them out and about. They keep scratching. Oh, that's Minnie there. And that's Ben's t-shirt on the poof because we want them to get used to our scent. They are gorgeous and delightful, and yeah, we love them. Wonka on, he's playing. I've got really weird stomach ache. I don't know what it is. I think because I've just literally had carbs all day, and I think I might have just maybe hot chocolate with marshmallows. But I am going to end the video here because I just feel so tired. We want to play with the kittens. I hope you loved it. I think the next video will maybe be a TSP one, which is super exciting. I'm literally flying on Monday and I can't believe it. Follow me on Instagram to make sure you stay tuned.